Back again. Thank you guys for joining once again. Man, excited to be doing this one today because, quite frankly, last week I wasn't too happy with it, but I just went ahead and finished it anyways because sometimes you just gotta go through and do it, and that's what I did. But hey, I'm glad I did it. I just gotta stay on course, keep going. I hope that encourages you guys to do the same thing even when you're not feeling like it, or even when you're feeling like you're not doing great. And that's exactly what I picked out for today. So anyways, let's jump right into it, and here we go. Today we're looking at Hebrews chapter 12 verse 2. Looking to Jesus, the founder and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is seated at the right hand of the throne of God. This verse is so encouraging to me. When we look to Jesus, we know he is the one perfecting our faith. We don't have to have perfect faith, although we always want to be growing in our faith. We know that he's the one who perfected it. Despite all that he knew he had to go through, he did it. And if we look in the verse just before this, we see the writer of Romans saying, let us run the race with endurance that is set before us. So like this writer, he knows that being a Christian is an endurance race. It's not a sprint. And he knows that we're going to stumble. We're going to fall during that enduring race. And he's saying, look to Jesus, because Jesus is going to perfect all those stumbles and all those falls. And man, like I said, that's just super encouraging to me because I know I'm not always perfect. And I think that relates so well to the sport. You know, every game you're not going to play perfectly. Every touch is not going to be perfect. And, you know, as someone who still plays a little bit and not being the best on the team, man, I really look to pass the ball to the guys better than me so that they can finish off the play and like really make it happen. And I feel a little bit like a cog in a wheel, you know, just like a gear that helps things happen, but I don't make it happen. Man, I look to those guys who are like the top players on the team, say, here's the ball, you go make it happen. And like, that's who Christ is for us. Like, we can live this life. We can do what we can do. We can attempt to be faithful. We can do the right things. But man, it's really Jesus who's going to take us over the top. Man, super short today, but I think super clear, super encouraging for me. And I hope it's encouraging for you as well. Get out there, do your thing. Know that you try your hardest, but Jesus is the one who's going to perfect it for us. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks. See you later. Bye. And like, even as I was making it, I was wishing that I was doing better. I kind of just knew. And then when I look back on it, it's like, I can't make enough edits for this thing. And I redid it and I redid it. And I just couldn't get it to where I wanted it. But I had to push through and I just had to do it because I felt committed to it. And I hope you guys feel that way on the pitch, because I know it's never perfect and you always want to be better, which is a great thing. But, you know, just not giving up even on the bad days is super important. And I hope y'all keep that in mind. And I hope that's inside of you and your parents are instilling that in you, to just not give up even on the tough and the hard games that aren't going your way. Sometimes you just got to go through it, you know, and